Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am in a new spot. It's kind of plain, so I'm sorry about that, but everybody's just kind of in their own spots today in the house, so I kind of had to choose one, and it's our bedroom, so that is where I am. Today I want to talk to you guys about what I wanted to hear as a teen mom and what I think all teen moms should hear as they're pregnant or after they have had their babies, because I really needed this when I was 16 and I was pregnant, and I think that a lot of people need to hear it as well. So let's just get right into it. The first thing that I wanted to address is that you are not alone. All of us are going through the same thing or have gone through the same thing that you are feeling right now. It's okay to be scared, and I know that it's stressful and it's the unknown. You've never done this. And it's okay to talk to people about what you're going through and what you're feeling, because you need to do that. You need to talk about things you're scared about, what you are hoping for in your pregnancy, and just set a plan for yourself, because it is a very long and strenuous and emotionally draining thing to yourself and your body and your mind and soul. So you really need to address that and know that you are not alone as a teen mom. The second thing that I would like to talk about is it is not easy being a teen parent. This goes for moms and dads. Your lack of sleep is going to catch up to you really quickly. It seems easy when you're in the hospital because you have lots of help, but once you go home, that all changes. Your help is cut in half because it's just you, or sometimes you're just by yourself, sometimes you have a partner, which if you do, you're very, very lucky to have just a little bit of help, because I can't imagine how it would have been with just being by myself. Tristan was so much help when it came to helping at night and with the baby. But also you have to have a lot of patience, especially with your partner. If you have a partner at the time, you guys are going to be at each other's throats because you don't know what you're doing. The baby doesn't know what it wants, and you don't know what they want because you can't communicate with each other. So it's figuring out what you both need and sticking with that and being together and bonding together as a couple or as yourself and your own child. You need to make sure you have a great connection with them and have great patience with them, because it does get hard. Along with that, your social life changes so much when you have your baby, just because wherever you go, your baby goes. And if you do have time to hang out and you do have a babysitter, sometimes you do have to pay for that. So that also adds to the stress, and it's not easy because that money could go to diapers. So you really have to decide what is more important. And sometimes it's not hanging out with your friends. Sometimes it is just staying home and being cooped up in one place with your baby. The third thing is, it is okay to ask for help. You have grandparents. Sometimes they're not there, I understand, but at least go to somebody for help. There's friends, if you have close people that you know that aren't family, go to them. It's always nice to get help from somebody, just because it does get stressful, and it's okay to be stressed out and frustrated with yourself or with your child, because sometimes you're by yourself and you are just with that person. There's no communication, and you do go a couple days without talking to people if you are by yourself. So you need to make sure you keep that support system and ask for help. Also, if you're asking for help for other things, as in you can't afford formula or food for yourself, there are local places you can go to get help with that, because no one deserves to go hungry and not have something that they need to raise their child, like diapers and wipes. There's local pregnancy centers you can go to and sign up for WIC if you qualify for it. Just make sure that you know that you and your child are good. The fourth thing that I'd like to address is childbirth. Childbirth is a beautiful thing. It's okay to be stressed out, and it's okay to be scared, but make sure you set rules and boundaries for yourself and other people when you are ready to give birth, because it's going to come either way, so you're going to have to go through it. Make sure you know a rough idea of what you want to do when you are going into labor. Do you want an epidural? Do you not? Who do you want in the room and who do you not want in the room? Because that is all your choice. Make sure you let all your nurses and your doctors know what you want for your child and yourself. Especially make sure that if you don't want people there after you have your baby, or if you have a set amount of rules, make sure you let people know that. I didn't know, I mean, I kind of knew that, but I didn't stick with it as much because little did we know somebody came into the hospital and was sick, and Timothy did get really, really sick. He got bronchiolitis as a child, so make sure that you set boundaries, wash hands, no kissing. If some people even make you prove that you have all your shots, just make sure that you set rules and boundaries before giving birth, so everybody knows and there's no miscommunication and there's no arguing, because you make the choices for yourself and your children, and you have all the right. The fifth thing I want to talk to you guys about is that you do not have to be married or even be with the person that you decided to have a child with. I got pressured a lot into getting married to Tristan, and I didn't. We did wait until after I gave birth, and that was because my parents both thought that it was my choice to do that and that I should be old enough to make that decision, so I had to wait till I was 18 to actually get married to Tristan. And Timothy was 5 months at the time when we did. And we did get pressured a lot when we found out that we were pregnant with Timothy to get married, because that was the way that God wanted it to be. And you don't even have to be religious to feel this way. I know that everyone's going to say this. Your community is going to think it, and it's okay. You don't need to be married to anybody. You don't need to even be with them. If you think that you're better off by yourself with your child without the father, then you know what's better for your child. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is it is okay not to be okay. I had postpartum depression really bad with Timothy, and I just want you guys to know that you need to go to your doctor if you think that you have this, because it is a serious thing and it can be serious if you do not get help or get put on medication that will help you get through it, because you can't do it alone. It needs to be talked about, and it's okay to get frustrated. Like I've said before, it's okay. It's okay to hand your baby off to somebody else because you can't handle the stress. And you're not a bad parent if you need to do that. It's okay if you need a break, because your mental health is just as important as anybody else's. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe, comment. I will reply to all of you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye.